to shoot at. And maybe if you are lucky, it's then. If not, it will be safe.
Do you switch up your game style at all going into something where the pressure of conceding one and you're out? Because also if you score one and you're through, do you know what I mean? So there is the calling to be as positive as possible.
It's not easy. That's why for us to go to the PKs, it will be so much fun. We will love that. But for the players, I'm not sure.
Well, we've got 3 chances to reach a penalty shootout. The only way, remember, we are going to have a penalty shootout is if it's 0-0 in regulation time and 0-0 in extra time as well. 90 minutes plus 30. One goal is going to take it. 3 more matches remain in this semi-finals. We are heading there. And I'll tell you what as well, we're going to jump between the games, Abdulaziz.
Let the show begin. Come on, we have the final game. Only one goal will decide who will go through and who will leave us.
We're starting with Indonesia versus Brazil, who've already given us so much entertainment. But keep a close eye on that because this will be any second. Brazil have a risky challenge in their own penalty box. Ronaldinho keeps it in that far corner, and already you're thinking it could be over in 3 minutes.
Oh, it could be. And we see here that Indonesia are using young Connor from the very beginning.
That's a great point, so they're thinking if they can get one set piece, they can win this right here, right now.
Yes.
As Brazil try to bullet it through to their strikers. Jan Koller gets his big old head on that one. Brazil can come away. Brazil keeping their play style. I love that about them.
Yeah, yes. Maybe you do not need to change a lot because it's just a matter of only one goal.
Benham boys has the ball now on the right side of the pitch. But it falls to Brazil. They want to keep hold of this ball. Remember, had the most clean sheets so far in this tournament.
That's pretty good
3
point.
goals in both.
Natural Choice Inspired Manager terinspirasi dari kebaikan Anda. Diformulasikan melalui riset teknologi modern.
I think they'll lose control of that one, so Indonesia can take a deep breath out.
Yes.
Carry on playing their game. I did just see that Mexico had a huge chance against Italy. Couldn't quite take it. But Italy on the ropes as well. They're not going to find this easy against the Mexicans.
No, not at all. Not at all. Mexico are playing really well defensively and also in creating chances.
And Marquinhos gets the ball into the centre of João Victor. This is what's been so effective so far for Brazil. But Indonesia are able to get a foot on the ball. Not rushing anything. Indonesia have lost it. This is the first real chance. Maybe this is the one Brazil make it through. It's Jan Koller. It gets it. But it's blocked. And Indonesia, you cannot lose the ball there.
No,
They're laughing about
no,
it.
you can't.
You can't let that happen.
You know what that reminds me of?
Go on.
Gerard slip.
Oh, oh no. Any Liverpool fans listening to this? Brazil have it. Hopefully no more slips. No one's almost slipped.
Yeah, you can't make mistakes here, especially at this game.
Incredibly cutthroat.
He's through.
Benham boys
Red
already
card?
cynical. It may well be. That's
Oh,
the
he was
covering.
lucky that is not red card.
It definitely could have been.
Oh yeah.
To join Saudi Arabia, and they will face Saudi Arabia as well in the semi-final.
Yes. Oh, how unlucky for Turkey. They leave us like that, but they did really well. They played so well throughout the tournament. They should be really proud about the way they played in this tournament.
Cleared at the near post there by Brazil, and they have a chance to counter. 2 men stealing forward. This could be 2 against 1 as the pass is right from João Victor.
Oh,
He's through. Ronaldinho, who is in the middle.
Yes.
The counter round 2 of it just in front. And Indonesia, they get away with it, but the counter almost devastating from Brazil.
Oh, look, 23 in-game minutes. And all it's about Brazil here.
There it is, Brazil being by far the better team, carving all the opportunities, making every second count at the moment, and every time they come forwards, you really fear for Indonesia. But our boys in Elga, completely on the ropes, living incredibly dangerously, and again, they can't get hold of this ball.
Look to the heartbeat. It is 100 and almost 80. That's crazy.
That might be the peak we've seen from him, Marquinhos, but now it's
Awas! Aduh, bagus. Mantap. Masa koler sih teh.
Oh no, not at all. And honestly, Brazil are playing so good at the moment. If they didn't score now, I
Mantap.
think
Ayo Indonesia menang.
That's
Euy.
a good point. If this wave of pressure
Ayo.
disappears, Indonesia will really get a foothold in the game. At the moment, it is all the team in yellow. The Brazilian beats blaring out as they potentially knock Indonesia out. Last year's grand finalists up against each other again, remember, in the quarterfinals.
Ini pertandingan
It's the
ketiga,
losers
guys.
from last year that are
Indonesia
looking a lot
wajib
more
menang
dangerous.
ini
This one almost falls
biar lolos ke
to João Victor, cleared
8
away
besar.
again by Indonesia. Do they need a change of tactics?
Wah, bagus. Iya, anjing, goblok, ditahan. Anjing. Alhamdulillah.
I think the experience helped Italy a lot in this game. Even though Mexico played so well,
Yeah, for sure, the Italian player is saying that if they can win this one, that completes the game for them, basically, because they've achieved so much.
Bagus, mantap.
Indonesia have it again. It seems like our feature game is the one that is going to be the nerviest.
Ayo dukung
Games
Indonesia,
remaining.
euy.
Oh no, this is the last one. Sorry, this
Piala
is the
Dunia,
final
Piala
one, so
Dunia.
all eyes on this game.
PS.
this
Bukan
is the last
FF
game
ini.
that we have for the quarterfinals. Only one goal separate these two teams from going to the semis.
Maldinho has the ball, he fakes back, Hullet's making the run, let's try and find him, yes he does, not quite on his head that time, Maldinho wins a second, Hullet into the penalty box, the shot's there, it's now Victor!
Alhamdulillah.
Saved and caught at the end of the first half!
Oh wow.
Now
Alhamdulillah.
Indonesia, they have the ball,
Gol,
on the
gol,
left
gol
side.
lah.
One touch
Iya.
to kill Brazil here, almost past the defender. And that is a
Habis
brilliant
waktunya
tackle.
babak pertama.
Oh, once again.
Brazil,
Yes,
statistically, everything belonged to them.
yes. In the first half, Brazil played insanely well. They were creating another chance after another, and they were so close to break the defense down. So unlucky that they didn't score, honestly. But Indonesia probably is the only team in the tournament that they do not need to create many chances because they can score from everywhere.
We just saw there, Janina, who I mentioned earlier, is watching this one, rooting for his compatriots, hoping that now they can make the semis and then he'll be looking to do the same later on. Indonesia make another tackle. Brazil had a quarter of a chance there from the kick-off, but weren't able to do anything with it. And Indonesia looking completely blunted. This is their late group stage selves. They've barely got a pass together in this game so far.
Yeah.
It would be cruel, you would say, if Indonesia are to take this game based on how Brazil have played, but that's the format we are playing. If you don't
Yeah.
take your chances,
Yes.
then you are going to be punished. And Indonesia, just in the last 5 minutes or so, have started to get hold of the ball, waiting for this pass now from Binong Boys. Nobody can take the ball off him when he has it. He does in the end get it toward Elga. There's the 1-2. That changes the pace. The pass
Oh.
is well defended by Brazil.
Okay, now we talk.
It's a corner. I'm scared, Abdulaziz.
Oh, me too, to be honest. Okay, so the last time they played in the first hour the far post. Let's see this.
Aduh,
time.
siapa-siapa bang?
Okay,
Lagi
they
serius
move
nonton.
Keeper out.
Nonton
That's
aja,
the
Bang.
goal. That's what you have to do.
Terima
The kick
kasih
now
udah hadir.
by the uncyclers. The pass comes in from
Adios,
Indonesia. They
adios,
lose it.
adios.
And now it's Brazil that are clearing the ball long.
Adios,
Indonesia
amigo.
come forward again. Binong Boys, as long as
Tah,
you
si
can.
Koler, adios.
It's the player's head. It
Gol.
bounces into the box. This is really dangerous.
Aduh,
Another
aing.
corner and Buffon, you're up, mate.
Atur nuhun,
That
adios.
was really tricky, you know. It is not easy to defend that.
So tense. Just one goal.
Spesial
Breaks
bos.
the hearts of two of the players that we're currently seeing on our screens. You can see that Brazil trying to stop the
Spesialis
short
bola
corner.
mati Indonesia di Piala
Indonesia
Piala
changed
Dunia.
their tactics, going for the outswinger instead.
Selalu
He
jadi
wanted
gol.
Buffon to get his hands on it. He does go for it. He doesn't get it though.
Aduh,
And thankfully
euy.
for Brazil, it falls to the yellow shirts.
Yes. They moved the
Koler,
goalkeeper
Koler,
because
Koler.
they know
Bagus!
it's the only
Aduh.
way to defend that corner.
Indonesia's plan A.
Ah, si Makal
Starting to
di
pay
heading.
dividends, but Brazil now
And
have the
stop
ball.
ball.
Can't quite keep hold of it though with Ruud Gullit.
Okay, I feel the
Indonesia.
momentum shifted right now.
Aduh.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Binong Boys has the ball.
Aduh,
Goes over the top.
boy.
It's blocked at source by Brazil. They're definitely aware and wary of these balls that go into the air. Little boys again. There's players in front of him, 3 players in front of him. Finds one of them who gets the fake shot, has some space now in the Brazilian box.
Ah!
He's gonna pass through, he has, there's the shot!
Ah, no!
Man, what positioning by Brazil for the
Anjir,
defense.
hampir euy.
Wow, I mean, defending that way and getting the ball out. But here's the counter attack. Brazil, he will go. Ah, nice defending by Roberto Carlos. That was so close. That was so close.
Far be it from me to tell you how to play your game, but when there's a big striker attacking you, stop trying to clear it.
Exactly.
You're not gonna get a block in.
Ini babak hidup mati guys, masuk 8 besar Indonesia, harus masuk. Ayo dukung guys.
Has the ball, goes for a through ball to Ronaldinho, it's cut out. Indonesia, of course, go long. Little boys had Elga next to him, looking for the run off that pass. Hullet wins this header, but it doesn't go anywhere.
Babalonan, ayo babalonan. Berdugan ya.
Yeah, I think both of the teams right now, it's like 50-50 game. Unlike the first half where we only see Brazil dominating the half. But now, honestly, I feel that Indonesia are more dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. It's less beautiful, but more danger. But that's a big ball over the top, not met by anyone from Brazil. Indonesia get a touch for now, goes to Brazilian defence, and they play it out to the left back. There's a pass in front of him, it's Ronaldinho, wants to turn past his man, but that's well defended. Indonesia keep launching it forwards, but this is more the pattern of the first half, where Brazil are defending that well, but that one's better. It does reach a man in red. Has the ball at his feet, has been on boys. Elga is brought into the game, and lovely 1-2 between them. Indonesia starting to play Abdulaziz.
Yeah, I feel Indonesia are playing a little bit better right now. They are controlling the game, going to the wings, and also sometimes creating chances for
Benar.
the middle. But Brazil, yeah, I think
Benang koler sete.
this is not their
Alah.
half. But fair enough,
Koler akung
Brazil
akung.
had the first half. Indonesia probably will have the second half. But
Bang
who's going
akung
to
jangan
break
koler.
down?
Well, let's see, at the moment, there's a lot of balls over the top for Ronaldinho on the left wing, and that's not what he wants. He wants it to his feet to bounce past defenders. There's the big ball. Oh! The defender didn't get the touch, but nor did the striker.
Oh, Gullit was the only one who can take that one.
Yeah, he's the man you want in those situations. The jump wasn't quite well
Ini mah
timed
bisa
enough.
terjadi adu
I
penalti
think we will
guys.
see some fresh legs right now
Sama-sama kuat.
from both teams.
Yeah, I don't think Brazil will be too happy with the second half.
Not at all. No, they didn't play well, and they know that. To be honest, I think in the second half, Indonesia were even closer and more closer than Brazil to score that goal.
Yeah, there was one where the goalkeeper didn't get the ball from the corner. That was dangerous. There was another where the knockdown went to a Brazilian defender. Incredibly dangerous as well.
Do you think we will go to PKs?
Surely not. Surely not. I was speaking to Wes before this one started, and he was saying that the chance of penalty kicks, 0-0 across 90 and then the extra 30,
Yeah.
astronomically low.
Wow.
But it's tense. It's really tense. And it seems to be Indonesia that are dealing with the pressure better. They're playing with a smile still. Brazil look nervous.
I think so. Maybe they're because they know that they can score only one goal, either from a corner, set piece, or either an open play.
Remember, everybody, next goal wins this one. There are no second chances. Gap post through, but the keeper comes out to blocking. Indonesia have taken off Jan Collas, so a big target man, who they played from the start, unlike the first match. Wasn't quite able to make the most of being on him. Brazil bring on the best. Ronaldinho is off, so maybe a change in approach. Neymar replaces him. This one played out to the right. Brazil may be focusing more on the right wing. They have it now with João Victor, waiting for that run. And his teammate Henriquinho, that's the one into the middle. It's a chance now for Indonesia to get the ball. Gakpo has it, holds it up, but well tackled by Brazil.
Yeah.
Minute.
Yes, this is the last chance, but I think we will go to extra time.
It's looking like it.
Yes,
And this one's going to be all the way to the goalkeeper, surely. Yeah, that'll be it.
I'm not sure if we will go to PKs, but
But you were saying earlier, like, oh, for the players, it doesn't. I feel like now, I'm looking into your eyes. This really wants some penalty kicks.
yeah.
Adu penalti guys, adu penalti. Tonton terus, adu penalti.
At extra time. So they have
Harus menang
everything
Indonesia.
to play for.
Ini pertandingan hidup mati ini masuk 8 besar.
Maybe PK can decide everything. Maybe.
Maybe, and then there are no goals over the next 30 in-game minutes, then we are going to see the drama of a penalty shootout. We've already seen a big penalty save As remember, someone got a penalty save that led to them.
Oh, yeah. Remember that one, yes.
Not too many. We haven't seen too many.
No.
Fairly rare. Well, they might not be later. But for now, Indonesia, in the first of these 15 minutes of
perpanjangan
extra time,
waktu.
they get the ball into the right wing. That one's on the floor.
Gol! Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alamin. Indonesia menang, oi. Alhamdulillah. Knockout berarti. Sudden death apa? Oh enggak. Udah habis ini. Wah, menangis dia. Alhamdulillah. Oh, sudden death, guys. Perpanjangan waktu tadi sudden death. Menangis Brazil. Brazil menangis. Alhamdulillah, Indonesia masuk. Woi. Nangis Brazil.
The returning Brazilian hero. Once more, they came up against Indonesia, and when you're up against Binon boys and Elga, you have to take your chances and your pressure.
Exactly that. Brazil were dominating the first half.
Indonesia menang, guys.
Many chances.
Sudden death barusan perpanjangan waktu.
I don't really want to see that, but it's part of the game.
Dari 3 pertandingan draw terus. 3 babak draw. Terakhir barusan draw lagi. Dan perpanjangan waktu. Sistem sudden death. Gol langsung mati. Juntai langsung Brazil.
We have the winning nation who played really well. They kept their chances alive and they played the way they want. I think they were really smart to deal with that game and to beat Brazil and to knock them out.
Yes, they stuck to their guns, did Indonesia. I don't think they'll be completely overjoyed with how that game looked. What matters is that you have made it through, and we see now.
Yeah, we have seen it all. We have seen tears, we have seen joy, we have seen everything. Oh my God, we are only at the quarterfinals. Can you imagine that?
I know that there's still 3 more big matches to come here in this tournament. You can see the Indonesian players there standing around their flag, maybe offering a prayer, maybe just communicating with each other on the importance of what they've just managed. It's not simple for them.
Oh, that's a game. Brazil gave them really hard time. I mean, especially in the first half. In the last game, and even the previous games, they played insanely well. But that's what they like about Indonesia, that they can overcome everything. No matter who they play against, they will always be the favorites. And here they are.
Brazil should be incredibly proud of themselves and the fight they have shown. A 90th minute equaliser in the second game when they were going out. They forced that mixed goal wins scenario and weren't quite able to make early pressure count. It is devastating for the Brazilians, but for Indonesia, they have survived a gauntlet, and Milos is there to hear their thoughts.
An incredible matchup we just witnessed, and if anything, it definitely lives up to the hype of last year's grand final.
Jawara,
This was
oi.
a rematch of how do you deal with the pressure of a game like this that goes into game 3, golden goal. You're now in overtime, an extra time. This is incredible on a stress level.
Yeah, it's something I really enjoy. That's why I always motivated to play in some tournament, because I always like to play under a big pressure, and a match like that is just something I really enjoy. I just love to play a match like that.
These are the games that makes you love what you do, really. We play for moments like this now. With this matchup done, you advance on into the semifinals. Familiar territory for you from last year, but you're playing Italy. They beat Mexico. Do you have anything to say to your Italian opponents on the other side of the arena?
Last year I did my revenge on Guevara, and this time is your turn.
There it is, fighting words from Pinang Boys. Thank you very much. What an incredible matchup we just saw, and what words we're just hearing. Veracity, can you check in with the Italian squad?
And Teresa, what do you have to say to them?
Fight on, you remember London? We're coming.
Oh, fighting words, I love that. Now, Teresa, I want to break down the matchup that you just played a moment ago. Between first and second game, there was a little bit of a change up in your formation. Talk me through that.
Yeah, it was really hard at the beginning. We tried to use our new purchase in the game, Medved, but the different style of the players was different. And in the second game, we started with our striker, Pirlo, because he scored all the time, and we get well and confident, so we are here semi-final.
Now, you are no stranger to winning tournaments, so tell me about how your FIFA E experience has been. It's the first time here. How does this compare to all of the other tournaments that you've won?
Yeah, this is one of the biggest tournaments where I played. Of course, I played a lot of World Finals, Tokyo, Rome, Mallorca, whatever. And all are great tournaments, but the esports stadium is really nice to play, and I hope to play there tomorrow.
Now, you could have played off against Brazil. You are, of course, not doing so now. Which one of the two teams would you have rather played against, Brazil or Indonesia? And tell me why.
I mean, with Brazil we played twice yesterday, so it was better for us to play with Brazil because we know them, but it's even exciting to play with Indonesia because they are the actual champion, and so it will be fine to have this battle.
So you telling me, finally, to round things out, that you're confident you're going to beat the ex-world champion?
Let's see, this is a game. It's 50-50. Flip coin, they can win, we can win. So let's see just game by game, and let's see how it will be.
Well, best of luck to you and the rest of the squad as well. Milos, I believe you got a little something for me over there.
Yeah, we're just running around trying to get the beat, really, of what's going on. I'm here with the Polish squad that just won. Went to game 3. I'm here with Zilo and Ostrigov now. Shimano Zilo. Thank you very much for this match and for being here with us. Now, you came back after your first game against Turkey. What was that like to bring it back? What did you have to do to get the win?
Well, we've played against Turkey probably the most out of any team. We know how to play defence and attack, but we know it's going to be hard. Defensively, they're like one of the best teams in the tournament, so we just knew we had to play our game and sort of the goal will come. So my brother turned into Prime Neymar, scored with Del Piero, the best we've seen in the tournament, so yeah, all thanks to him, to be honest.
There you go. That's brotherly love, really. That's helping out in this matchup now. Look, post-Aguro, that's something we've all heard.